Good evening, beautiful people. I'm Chuck L.
And I am Shelena.
Welcome to WTBS Live, baby.
Yes,
Look, let's get right into this.
Right into it.
McKell London's Children's Hospital Fundraiser.
Yes, Lord.
All right. I am a Children's Hospital advocate. Children's Hospital saved my son. Always been a pillar in our community. All right. Coming from a man who has beaten and overcame blood cancer, I didn't have nobody advocating for me. A lot of things I had to find out on my own.
Yeah.
But McKell London is, every bit of the proceeds go to the Children's Hospital.
And that's good, because sometimes you send money to donations and you never really know where it's going to.
Right.
You hope hope it's going to the right place.
Right.
But it's going to the right place for
Absolutely.
these children, for we said room and board, meals, whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that Children's Hospital did that. And that was
sickle cell research.
Sickle cell. See, that's what I'm saying.
And sickle cell is one of those things that's put on the back burner.
Yes.
It's very. I have a sickle cell trait. My mother told me when I was a kid I had the sickle cell trait. So all the funds that they raise, it goes to the research.
Okay.
And how do we get cures? Research.
Yeah.
They got people who are diligent about doing what they do. So July 31st at Yoshi's in Oakland, California.
Yoshi's.
We're going to be there. WTBS Live is going to be there. I am actually performing in the Children's Hospital event.
Yes, Chuck gonna be doing his thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do that thing. We got some.
Haven't seen you in a while performing.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So
It's time.
I can't wait to.
It's time. Miss Dee Dee Simon, she's gonna be there.
Okay, yeah,
Amanda Belt.
Okay.
And just other folks, man, that is just very gifted.
Giving back.
You know, they coming in and they doing what they do. July 31st
it's gonna
at
be
Yoshi's.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice event. If you want to go ahead and purchase tickets, is tickets still available?
Tickets still available.
Yeah, go on to McKell's website.
Yep, www.mckelllondon.com. That's McKellLondon. London, LONDON.com.
Yes.
McKellLondonPresents.com.
Yes. And then,
look, the link is going to be there
at the bottom. And you click the donate button. If you can't participate in the festivities, click the donate button and then just do what you can if you can. Right.
You're gonna get the link. And you can go to yoshis.com too and get it too. All right. I got a call today. And it was a very it was a wake-up call that I got today. One of my friends called me, and she was crying her eyes out because her mother had a medical emergency yesterday, and she didn't know about it until this morning. So her mother is in critical condition, and they're saying that it's not looking good. Okay. So apparently she hasn't talked to her mother in a couple of days. Okay. Well, she didn't get the information because I guess her and her brother is always there with her mom.
Okay.
Right? With their mom. And apparently she blocked members of her family on her cell phone.
Who, the sibling?
The young lady that called me.
You. Okay.
She blocked people. She was mad at folks in her family. She blocked certain people.
Okay.
All right. So they tried to call her but couldn't get through.
Of course.
She finds out today, calls me, hysterical. I called him because I know the family. And I told him I was going to speak on this today. And he gave me the green light to speak on this today. How important it is to make conscious decisions. All right? So whatever she was mad at her family for, blocked. Here comes an emergency that she didn't know about.
Right.
She may not get a chance to say anything to her mother anymore.
That's sad.
All right? I don't block people that I love. I can have a problem with someone that I consider my family.
Right.
I'm not going to block them. All right? A lot of times I don't like to send people to voicemail. I don't know why they calling me.
Right.
All right? That's just me. I know a lot of people, they don't think that way, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't block people either. It's just like if I have a disagreement with a family member or friend, I'm not blocking nobody. I'm just not calling you. I just don't. I don't even block people on Facebook. People announce, "Oh, I'm gonna block you." Well, just go and do it. I don't care. I don't do that. I know how to have my peace. Some people are, I'll block you to have my peace, but I won't answer. Or you can text, or I'm not calling you. And trying to see how you doing, depending on what the severity of the argument was. But I really don't have that beef like that with my siblings. But I don't never block anybody. And due to I feel bad for her. I feel bad. When you block, you
can't get text.
No, you can't get text.
Anything.
Nothing.
All right. Yeah. So she's saying to me that the family should have went through channels to try to reach her. Why do they have to do that?
Why do they have to do that? Why? Why do they have to do that?
They're concentrating on mom right now.
Yeah.
You couldn't be reached.
Well, maybe somebody could have came and knocked on her door and told, maybe, but nobody wasn't thinking about that.
I always think about this too. Suppose nobody know where she is. Apparently, and he told me I tried to reach her. Mm-hmm. I couldn't. So I really think that there's a certain level of maturity that we should have when we have these social media accounts. Mm-hmm. These are $1 billion items that we carry around.
Right.
Your cell phone is $1 billion item. Mm-hmm. Your social media is a very, very important piece of your life now.
Did she block them on Facebook?
I don't know.
Maybe they could have did a little
Facebook
Messenger thing or something, but still. We got to go all in flips and just to try to tell you something about mama.
Because you're in your feelings.
And because you're in your feelings, yeah. So.
He said he sent her a text. He called, and he's concentrating on mom. I get it. Trying to go through all these channels to call her. Yeah. That was her decision to block them.
Yeah. Now she's going to deflect, and then it's going to be everybody else's fault. Yeah. So, sorry, baby.
Let's be more responsible about what we do, man.
Yeah.
We have to be.
I got something for you.
I'm listening. What?
Okay, so we got a couple of questions, that, our viewers and subscribers just want to ask.
Okay.
And being that you're a man, and I'm very, very interested in what you have to say, too.
One of them, huh?
I'll give my opinion,
okay.
But I still want to know what maybe I don't know how you... Well, let me just ask you.
What?
Okay. Do you think there's a difference between a BBW and obesity?
BBW, beautiful woman?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So what is the difference?
The difference is the thyroid.
We're not laughing at anybody. We're laughing with.
The difference is the thyroid. Some people have medical issues that makes them
big-backed.
Big. And then you got those ones who just like to sit at the table and eat. All right? Those ones that like to sit at the table and eat, and they so, and I'm men too. All right, what's called men who are, what's the opposite of BBW when it comes to men?
I don't know.
BBM?
BBMs.
Big beautiful men, big bad men.
Well, I know what's circling around social media is big backed. BB.
Big back?
Yeah, you got a big back.
What do you mean big back?
Your back is big.
Wow.
Big back.
Wow.
You a big back. Okay.
So there's a difference, right? Between a person who has a medical condition and who just don't give a damn.
Yeah.
All right? I don't push the obesity thing. I don't push it. Meaning, I don't push not taking care of yourself when you can.
Because, you can be thin and not healthy. And you can be big and, be, cool. My difference, I think, between the BBW, the Jill Scott, the Queen Latifah,
I was mad at Queen Latifah for a hot second when I realized I ain't have a chance.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I ain't have a chance.
But women like that, tall, got some height on them.
Hey man,
big breastises, and then everything else is just silhouette-ish.
I know some BBWs that will walk in a room and shut it down.
Exactly.
They will shut it down.
I mean, ass just.
Man, they would shut it down, and they just look so gorgeous, man. Like, wow, man.
Right. Then you have some, people that big backed, I guess, or overly big backed, or to just use the term, the slang, or just what's that thing that you see where you see the people eating for a living on social media.
You talking about the
mukbang? That's what they call it. What? It's a Chinese or Asian term, Chinese term, mukbang. Yeah, and they eat on TV.
GA, greedy asses.
Well, they got this one girl, she sit up there and eat a whole plate of.
Oh, you know who I seen do that first? I mean, but she didn't eat. I forget the sister's name. She had a podcast, and the podcast blew up. And she was just eating and talking.
Yeah, just eating and talking. Yeah, what would she eat, like crab legs and stuff like that?
Crab legs,
that sister, yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah. But then it took off because that's what they do in the Asian countries. They go on social media and they probably fix something weird like turtle soup, something like that, and they eat it, or they eat squid, live. And called mukbang. Yeah. So it's this other young lady.
Eat a whole pig's ass. The pig is live. The pig is living. They just come and just eat the whole ass of the pig. Hey, come here.
Now, to me, that's obesity when you sit up there.
Give me that ass. Eat a mosquito. Bam. Yep. Is that a deer? Give me the.
I've seen.
I'm gonna eat the nuts of the deer while the deer is running and alive.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Next topic. But everybody is beautiful,
Everybody's beautiful.
Everybody is beautiful. If you feel, hey, this workout,
Well, it's a health issue, though.
It's a health issue.
It's a health issue. So there's a difference between BBW and obesity.
Yeah.
It's a big healthy. Like, I watched some of that show, man, about the folks that are really, really big, 600-700 pounds.
600 pounds.
And then you find out that they ate themselves like that.
Yeah. And then you go even deeper. It's some psychological traumas and stuff like that. And this and that. It was one of my, I'm not gonna laugh, but I'm laughing. The dude was this skinny. And the husband and the lady, she's sitting up there in the bed, feet all puffy. She just sitting there with the plate on her chest, just eating it from here, and he feeding it to her. And so when they started getting on the diet plan and stuff like that, the doctor was cruel. He was something else. She said, "I'm hungry." He said, "Well, you ate already today."
Yeah. The doctors be cold.
Yeah, the doctors be cold. But then her husband was sneaking her, some stuff. I think she eventually lost about maybe 300 pounds, but I think she died. Sometimes, your body gets shocked. Your heart can't handle that lesser weight because it's used to you being big all those years. But I commend those people, going on a TV show and just letting it all out. And,
but again, that's one thing to have a medical condition, and there's another thing to just be, I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Because some people, they just eat.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people go through depression and stuff like that. But let's be more mindful about our health, man.
Yeah, it's hard things. We'll just seek help. Damn. Another question, though. So we go from BBB to the BBL.
BBL. Oh, that's the injection thing.
Yeah, the Brazilian butt lift, BBL. Okay, so what do you feel about those?
I think society has whipped a lot of people's ass. That's what I think. I think society and what they think we want to see, what men want to see, or, I had some people say, I did this for me. No, you didn't. You didn't. No. I don't think you did. I think you did it because you want to look a certain way. Right. Because you want attention. All right? And I think society has came in and poisoned a lot of beautiful women's mind that you have to look a certain way in order to be accepted.
But I've seen people been getting breast implants for years and years and years, and nothing came of it,
Yeah,
because it was considered a white thing. You know what I'm saying?
Until they get 60 years old.
And them bags, fun bags start sagging.
It looks really weird at 60 years old. The skin starts
stretching.
It changes.
Yeah.
So, what do I think about it? I've seen some really horrible results of that.
I've seen some people that come out looking like ants. It's just like boom, boom, and the thigh to ass ratio is not mathing. It's not adding up. I'm not known personally, but I've known some people that actually passed away. Whatchamacallit, girlfriend, his wife.
That was sad.
Yeah, what was his name?
DC Fly.
DC Young Fly.
DC, yeah.
Yeah, so his wife did a mommy makeover, and usually a mommy makeover, if I'm not mistaken, is consisted of, maybe a breast lift, a butt lift, or a BBL, and some tuck and tightens and stuff like that from having children. So
hey, ladies, look. I don't know if anybody told you today, but you're beautiful, man. You're beautiful naturally. You really are, man. I've seen some women that has gotten these procedures and really didn't need it. Mm-hmm. And it turns things a certain way. I've seen some horrible results of it. All right. One of my favorite female rappers, Lil' Kim. I'm gonna speak on. She looks
like a wax museum statue.
Lil' Kim has, man. I remember when Lil' Kim she had that mold. She had it, man. I don't know what made her do that to herself.
Well, in interviews a while back, like in the 90s, early 2000s, she said that every time she got cheated on with a lighter complected female, hence Faith. Because Biggie and Kim was rocking. Then all of a sudden, here come Faith, and Biggie marries Faith within 2 or 3 weeks of knowing each other. So then that's another hit. She's always had dudes where she's, taken care of, or, whatever they say they love her, care about her, and then boom, she get cheated on with a lighter skinned female. And so she talks about her insecurities and stuff like that as times went on. So first she got the breast implants because she was small, but still that was fine because she was petite, Lil' Kim, hence Lil' Kim. But then she got the teeth, I think, shaved. She should have stopped there. Boom, breasts and fix your teeth. Yeah. Then when the BBW started, it started getting, and then I don't know, the tightening of the skin, the lip injections. Maybe a facelift to pull your face back. Now she looking like a little cat. Yeah. And not even only her too. Who's Serena Williams? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her. She's brown skin, dark. That right there bothers me. She look like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, Serena Williams. that bothered me, man.
That bothers me too, because it's like, well, who are you? Your husband married you just the way you were, and then all of a sudden you just taking this and
because people, a lot of, and I've talked to women about this. It's a self-esteem thing.
It is,
and they really think that they have to do that to fit in. Yeah, you don't, man. You don't. When I was in school, the blackest. I wanted my girlfriend so black. When she walked in front of the chalkboard, you couldn't see her. That's how black I wanted it.
Thank you.
I wanted, man. Yeah, I was, other cats. It was like, I was like, give me that right there.
Yeah, because back in the day, growing up in the late 80s, 90s, everybody was, light skinned, us little browns, and it was hard. But I already had a lot of dark skinned men liking dark skinned women, or brown or light skinned men liking darker women. Yeah. It's the skin. It's like, man, it's like whatever. But besides, society does make it hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Society does make it hard as being a black female, let alone a female, but being a black female, what is standard, what is not. They make you feel hitting your 50s is old, and stuff like that, and it's just really hard. So I understand as a woman, maybe the brain go, but I'm not getting cut on no knife. I barely can peel back a what's them thing hang there.
So look, what do you think about Vivica Fox? You just made me think about that. You said getting older.
Yeah. So now, so that interview where she's looking for a man, blah blah blah.
And then she said she wanted a man. She wanted to spend his money.
Cause she tired of spending hers. That's why. She's tired of spending hers. She's tired of spending her money and taking care of people. Now she wants to be taken care of. But now she looks like
swole.
She just did too much to her body. Yeah. To me, she chopped and chopped and chopped, and when she was.
But she said a lot of things when she was younger.
What she did?
She said a lot. No, she said a lot of things about men. Period.
Yeah,
when she was younger,
she was one of those. But I think what happened was she dated 50, and that head and swell, you got big. Allegedly, she licks cracks.
Damn.
Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. She licks ashy ass cracks.
Shit, I need to find her.
Yeah, she licks cracks.
Hey, look.
Okay.
Never mind. Let me stop. Okay. But I mean, you know,
Hey, Viv.
Look.
Not Aunt Viv.
Look.
From the Fresh Prince, but Viv. Chuck. Wants his ass.
Look. Look.
Oh God.
I think that's the way everybody going in on her.
Yeah.
Right. Do I think is right? No, but do I understand? Yeah, because a lot of people remember a lot of things that
what
she said.
What she had said, yeah. So
she said
we'll see if she come up with a dude. Well, she used to be married.
You gonna have a clean ass. What? Gonna be.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
he gonna have a clean ass. He ain't gonna have no skin marks. Oh shit! I'm hot.
Oh God.
Okay,